manifested in form of Satyabhama. All the gopis of Vrindavan, they manifested in Dwarkapuri. They manifested as queens of Dwarka, one by one. Rukmini, Satyabhama, Kalindi, Lakshmana, all the wives of Krishna, all the queens of Dwarka, they all appeared in form of, appeared from Srimati Radhika. So this is very beautiful Harikatha here. At one age and time, Srimati Radharani, she appeared from Raval. So we go to Prajmandal Parikrama in Vrindavan, and near Mathura there is also Yamuna flowing there, and near that Yamuna there is a Raval village, and on one side there's Gokul, and nearby there's Raval, where King Vrishbhanu used to live. It's a very beautiful place. It's a very beautiful and divine place. Srimati Radharani is like small. He's asking to display the deity of the Raval. It's over there. Let's see. It's very beautiful. People most of they go to Barsana, but in another age and time she appeared in Barsana. But in this time, in this age, where did Srimati Radharani appear? In Raval. It's a very beautiful and divine place, and they are decorated it very nicely. They have made it very nice. All over there is very nice place. It looks very beautiful. And nearby there's Yamuna river is flowing slowly. So let's move forward to Harikatha, and I will express more Harikatha here. Yesterday we celebrated Janmashtami, the birthday of Sri Krishna, and I also explained the family dynasty of Krishna, and so there was a demonic king, and he had two wives. One was of Kshatriya and one was of Vaishya kul. So the Kshatriya kul was Shursen, and his son was Vasudeva Maharaj, and Vasudeva Maharaj and Sri Krishna came from Vasudeva Maharaj. And Vaishya kul wife, she gave birth to Parjanya, and Parjanya had 5 sons, Upananda, Abhinandan, and the third child was Nanda Maharaj, and Nanda Maharaj's son was Sri Krishna. So it seemed like this. The category of Kshatriya and Vaishya, they all collected and reconciled it properly. That Krishna, where he appeared and where he took birth. In Mathura, he appeared, and Gokul, he took real birth in Gokul. Srimad-Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Gosvami is explaining.
श्री सुखदेव परीक्षित महाराज कहने लगे, ब्राह्मण गुरुदेव, यह आप मुझे कृपया बताइए, ये नंद महाराज और जसोदा के पूर्वजन्म की इतिहास हमें बताइए।
He said, please tell me the pastimes of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. How did they receive the child of Krishna? Sri Hari himself, how did he breastfeed with Mother Yashoda? This is a very beautiful Harikatha. So Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he expressed this Harikatha very beautifully. The first, I will tell you about Krishna and Sutapa. Krishna and Sutapa. These two, for 1,000 years, they worshipped Lord Vishnu for 1,000 years. And then Lord Vishnu was happy and said, Krishna Sutapa, ask for a boon, I want to bless you. And Krishna and Sutapa said, Lord, if you're happy, then I want a child like you. If you're happy, I want a child like you. And that time, Vishnu said, it's not possible to give you a child like me. I am unparalleled. I am multidimensional. I am unparalleled. It's not possible to have a child like me. But still, Krishna and Sutapa, you both have done hard austerities and worship it. So I give you promise. I myself, I will, in 3 lives, I will come as your son. So Lord, at that time, Lord Vishnu, he was the first son of Krishna and Sutapa, was Krishna Garbha. What's the name of the Lord? Krishna Garbha. And in second life, Krishna and Sutapa, they manifested as Kashyap and Aditi. And at that time, Lord Vamandev himself, he appeared in form of Vamandev from Kashyap and Aditi. He took birth in Brahman class. And third, those Kashyap and Aditi, Krishna and Sutapa, they took in form of Devaki and Vasudev. And from the womb of Devaki, Lord Krishna appeared. That's why it is said, he appeared in the prison of Kans. He appeared in his full form with 4 hands, 4 limbs. So nobody else saw that. In material world there is a rule, when there is a child born, when they come out from the womb of mother, how do they take birth? They cut the umbilical cord from the, it's connected, the stomach of the child is connected to the cord of the mother, and then it's cut when the child takes birth. In Sanskrit it is known as Nari Chedan. It's like cutting the umbilical cord. Devaki's womb, Krishna appeared. Devaki Nandan. How did he appear? He appeared like that as you see in the picture. He had his weapons, Shank, Sudarshan Chakra in his hand. And he said, hey Devaki, Sudarshan Chakra, please have darshan of me. There was no celebrations, nothing. Lord can manifest anywhere, anytime. So the people of knowledge, they have explained that Lord is in every particle of this world. He can appear from anywhere he wants. Where did Narsingadev appear from? He said, Prahlad, all the time you're saying Vishnu, Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu said that, where is your Vishnu? And he said, Vishnu is everywhere. He said, is this in Vishnu in this pillar? And Prahlad said, yes, why not? So to protect the words of the devotee, Lord comes. Who is the father of nursing maid? Where did Varadev came from? He came from the nose of Brahmaji. Lord can appear from anywhere. It doesn't mean that they don't have mother and father. But yesterday we heard about Vrindavana Krishna, Vrindavana Krishna, Yashodanandan Krishna. Where did he took birth? He took birth from the womb of Mother Yashoda. And when so Lord took birth like a normal child from the womb of Mother Yashoda. So that's why he's saying in Gita, he says, hey Arjun, my birth, my deeds, they're known as transcendental. Those who understand this, they don't have to come back to this material world. A few leelas of the Lord, they are very complex to understand. Even big pandits, they can't understand and process. They can't process the Leela, Krishna Leela. How many faces, heads that Brahmaji have? It's 4. And how many heads do I have? How many you have? 1. And sometimes it doesn't work. Is it true or not? Does the brain work? It stops working. Sometimes your brain works. And how many heads does Brahma have? He has 4 heads. Chaturmukh Brahma. And how many heads does Shivji has? 5 faces, 5 heads. Known as Panchanam. What is Brahmaji? Chaturmukh, which means like 4 heads. So Brahmaji, he saw the beautiful leelas of Krishna and he got shocked. He was so surprised. Which in Srimad-Bhagavatam it is explained. Explain the leela of Brahma Vimohan. Brahmaji was surprised. He got really confused that Krishna is Lord or not. So that's why Brahmaji, he abducted the friends and cow and calves of Krishna and he ran away. This is Brahma Vimohan Leela. So in Gita, Lord is saying, hey Arjun, my birth, my deeds, my work, everything that I have done in this world, it's transcendental. And people who understand and process it, they don't have to come back to this material world after their death. So Krishna didn't take birth, and he appeared and he took birth. He was Lord, but he took birth like a normal child from the womb of Mother Yashoda. And all the ceremonies happened there. Nanda Maharaj himself, he took bath when the Krishna was born. Nanda Maharaj took bath. He wore clean clothes and he invited a lot of Brahmins and he gave donation to Brahmins.
कृष्ण
That's why Krishna
कहाँ जन्म लिया?
took birth.
कहाँ जन्म लिया?
Where did Krishna took birth? Gokul. He took birth in Gokul.
प्रकट कहाँ पर हुए?
And where did he appear?
आविर्भाव कहाँ पर हुए?
Where did he appear? In the prison of Kans, in Mathura.
एक जन्म और एक प्रकट.
So it's like birth and appearance. Two different things.
इसी के हमारे गौड़ी सिद्धांत विश्वनाथ
So this is our Gaudiya Siddhant explained by Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad.
कृष्ण के और अनेक लीलाएं जो है
A lot of leelas of
जो
Krishna.
समझ नहीं पाते.
People can't understand and process
जैसे
it.
देखो द्वारिका लीला में दो लीला विशेष है. एक है
In Dwarka Leela, there are two things very nice. Mahishi Haran Leela in Dwarka.
महिषी समझते हैं.
Do you know the meaning of Mahishi?
कुछ दुष्टों ने कृष्ण के
So
जो है
some bad people, they
रानियों के जो है वो हरण करके ले
kidnapped the queens of Krishna.
और दूसरी लीला कहा जाता
And
है
the
क्या?
second Leela of Dwarka,
मूसल लीला.
Musal Leela.
भागवत में ये वर्णन है.
In Bhagavatam it is explained. It's very nice.
इसीलिए लीला को कहा जाता है.
So this is known as,
दो लीला के क्या कहा जाता है?
these two Leelas,
इंद्रजालिक लीला कहते हैं.
they are known as Indrajalik-lila.
इंद्रजालिक समझते हैं
Do you know the meaning of Indrajalik?
इंद्रजालिक किसको कहा जाता है?
Indrajalik means
किसी के मंत्र तंत्र अथवा
if you
हाथों के कला के द्वारा उसके नजर के बंदी कर दिया जाता है.
make someone blind with your art, craft, black magic
वो
or
उसी के जो
something,
है लीला को सच मानते हैं.
and whatever you tell them, they just believe it, hypnotize.
किंतु ऐसे नहीं.
But it's not true.
इसी लीला को कहा जाता है इंद्रजालिक
Such type
लीला.
of Leela is known as Indrajali-lila.
आप लोग के समझ में आया कि नहीं? एक कथा में सुनाता हूं.
So if you guys don't understand properly, I will give you one story for reference.
मादारी समझते हैं.
So Madari, a person
अनेक प्रकार के खेल खिलाते हैं.
who is like performing magic tricks, and sometimes he travels to the monkeys.
मादारी.
Madari,
वो आए
he came.
अपने पुत्री और पुत्र के साथ आकर के एक राजा राज
He came with his wife and child. He did a lot of tricks in assembly of the king, and he used his mantras, black magic, and he showed a lot of art and tricks. Have you ever anyone been to any big circus? You can see.
आपका हाथ बांध देंगे
They will tie your hands
और फिर खोल देंगे.
and they will open them again.
आपकी बक्से में
They will put you in a
बाहर
box
से ताला लगा देंगे.
and they will lock that box,
चाबी आपको दूसरी को दे देंगे.
and they will give the key to someone else,
हाथ बात बजाएंगे.
and they will clap their hand 2 times,
वो व्यक्ति
and when they clap their hand 2 times, that person will come out of the box without the box being unlocked by anyone.
सबसे बड़ा पृथ्वी के सबसे बड़े जो है मैजिशियन कौन थे? नाम सुना?
Who is the biggest magician of all time? You know?
क्या नाम था? ऋषि सरकार.
Rishi Sarkar.
क्या नाम बताया?
Rishi Sarkar, known as the greatest magicians of all time.
अनेक मुझे दिखा दिखा.
There are a lot of tricks.
तंत्र के द्वारा ही कर देते हैं. आपने एक फल दिया वो 10 फल दे देंगे.
So if you give them 1 fruit, they will return back you 10 fruits.
ऐसे भी दिखाते
They use some mantras and tantras.
हैं. आश्चर्य की बात
It's so surprising.
है. तो इसी हम इसलिए करें.
So that's why I'm saying.
एक मदारी है.
So this is Indrajali. There's the one Madari. He came in the assembly of the king, and it was full. Have you guys ever seen magic? How many of you have seen magic? Lift your hands up. They show you tricks and magic tricks.
देखो कोई बैलेंस कोई कभी नहीं दिखाते हैं.
So
और उसी के ऊपर वो चलना शुरू कर देते.
some people walk on the
एक
road.
कमाल पर चलते हैं.
Some people walk on sword.
अनेक प्रकार के कला आदि दिखाते हैं.
There's so many different types of art.
देखो वो मदारी
So that Madari,
सुंदर कला दिखा.
he showed a very beautiful tricks in assembly of the king,
महारानी राजा के पत्नी जो महारानी
and the queen of that kingdom, she gifted, She gifted a very beautiful necklace to the wife of the Madari, the person who was performing art. And what did the wife do with that necklace? It was a very expensive jewel. She put that necklace in her hand, and had two child. They tried to snatch it. They both say, "Mother, give this to me," and the child said, "No, mother, give this to me." And both the children, they both started fighting with their swords, and they both killed each other. And with time, both the children died. All the children were seeing, or everyone was seeing this. That time, and the wife of the Madari saw, "Oh, for this necklace, my two children died." The wife, she committed suicide, and she picked the sword up and she slit her throat. And then Madari saw, "My full family has been destroyed only for this necklace." He also picked up the sword and slit his throat. The whole family died. The whole family died. And everywhere was blood. In 1 second, everything happened. Everyone was so shocked in that assembly. In that assembly, all the log, they said, "What happened?" The king became very sad. Who was the most sad? The queen was, who gave the necklace. If she hadn't given the necklace, then those people would have been alive. See, whatever has to happen will happen. But there was all the dead bodies, they were burned. The next day, he invited everyone, and his Uthavani. It's like a funeral. It's like funeral, proper funeral, to speak something about the dead people, then remember them. Remembrance ceremony. So king was about to say something that yesterday this happened. That time a postman came. And he said, "King, there's a letter for you. You should read this letter." And in that letter, on the front page it was written that, "Hey King, yesterday, the magic tricks we showed you yesterday, your wife, she gifted us a necklace. And with the result of that necklace, the 4 people died. Today, we all are coming to you, and we are coming to show you more magic tricks. Today, what gift will you give us? Tell us." So the king was reading the letter, and the full family, husband, wife, and 2 children, they came in front. How did this happen? This is known as Indrajalika-lila. Like with Tantra Mantra, you can control the mind. You can control the mind of other people and hypnotize anyone. It's like Vashikaran Mantra. You can control anyone. Some people do it. They control the ghost. They torture the ghost. There are people who use mantra and tantra. They do that. They are like, some people do bad things. They use black magic and they irritate someone. They grab a ghost and they leave it on someone. This is true.
अच्छा आप लोग किस लोगों ने भूत देखा?
Has anyone of you ever seen a ghost here?
Ghost?
Has anyone ever seen a ghost here?
Ghost को देखा? नहीं देखा।
No one has seen it.
है? मेरे गुरुदेव स्वामी गोस्वामी महाराज।
So our Gurudev Vaman Goswami Maharaj,
जैसे गोकर्ण धुंधुकारी की कथा है ना?
he delivered a lot of ghosts from this material world, my Gurudev.
यही भागवत कथा श्रवण आदि के द्वारा उसको उद्धार करना।
He delivered a lot of ghosts with the Bhagavat-saptaha.
भूत पिशाच भी है।
That's why ghosts and demons exist.
सब कुछ है।
But there are demons, big demons, everything
देखो, भूत
exists.
पिशाच कैसे होते हैं?
How are ghosts and
आप
demons?
बताओ, कैसे समझोगे आप वो भूत है पिशाच है?
How do you understand if it's a demon or a
आपके
ghost?
ऐसे बिल्कुल ऐसे बैठ जाएंगे, आपको पता नहीं चलेगा।
They will come as like you, like a human, and they sit. You won't know.
बाद में सच पता नहीं, भाग ये तो पद्म पुराण में लिखा है।
In Padma Purana it's
अग्नि
written.
पुराण में लिखा है।
In Agni Purana it's written.
जो लोग दुष्कर्म आदि करते हैं,
People who do bad things, those who steal money from other people, those who betray,
दुष्कर्म आदि करते रहते हैं,
those who torture other people, abuse people,
वो व्यक्ति
those people, they turn into ghosts and demons when they die.
देखो तो हम
So,
कहते हैं पर भूत कैसे समझेंगे वो?
how do you understand if it's a ghost or not?
दिखाई नहीं पड़ता
You
है।
don't see it.
और कभी-कभी आपके बिल्कुल पास में बैठा रहेगा।
Sometimes it might be just sitting beside you.
आज नहीं। हो सकता है आपके बेटा के रूप धारण करके आपके पत्नी के रूप
It
धारण
might
करके-
be, they might become as your child or your wife or husband. Ghosts can come in any form. You won't
आप
know.
सोचोगे
You will
ये मेरा
think
पत्नी है।
it's my wife, but it's not.
हाँ जी, मैं झूठ नहीं बोल रहा।
I am not lying. In scriptures it is
और ये
written.
प्रमाण भी है। हमारे मठ में एक ब्रह्मचारी है। आज
In
तो
our
है
mat,
वो
there's brahmachari. He's still living.
उनके पास ऐसे भूत आ जाते।
The ghost came to the brahmachari.
भूत की तरह तो मैं इसलिए करे भूत के बारे में इसलिए कहा।
I'm
मैं
telling
भूत
you about
के बारे में-
ghosts because
कैसे समझेंगे?
how do you
उसका
know?
पैर उल्टा होता है, बस।
The legs are
क्या होता है?
like bent opposite. Like we have legs facing forward, his legs are facing backwards and they're bent.
एक पैर
They're
चलने
bent.
के समय एक पैर लगेगा, दूसरी पैर बहुत दूर तक चलेगा।
So he is walking, he can take very long steps very quickly. That's how you identify a ghost.
शास्त्र में ऐसे है, पद्म पुराण में ऐसे लिखा है।
In Padma Purana it is explained like this.
गोकर्ण धुंधुकारी की कथा कथन नहीं बनना है।
So in Govardhana-dharana-lila story, everything is explained.
मेरे गुरुदेव कितने भूतों की जो है
Our Gurudev, my Gurudev, he delivered a lot of ghosts from this material
प्रसाद
world.
दे दिया।
He gave prasad to ghosts.
उनकी शादी भी करा दी।
And they also got ghosts married.
बोला, ये महाराज
He said, hey Maharaj,
हमें विवाह करें।
we want to get married.
गुरुदेव ने क्या की?
And Gurudev gave them marriage ceremony and they,
विश्वास करें नहीं करें।
if you believe me or not,
एक डेढ़ साल पहले
around 1.5 years ago, I was doing a fire sacrifice at some place.
देखो ये लोग पूछो साक्षात देखा
So these people were there. In reality, this happened.
और जिस घर में मैं जगह कर रहा था
And the house that I was doing a fire sacrifice,
सवार हो गया
the sister of, there was a sister of the family,
और वो इतना
a demon came and entered the body of that
8-10
woman.
महिला उसे पकड़ के रख नहीं पाई।
And even 8 and 10 women couldn't grab her. And she was shouting.
मैंने जगह किया, जगह की जो मंत्र आदि है
I did fire
और
sacrifice.
नहीं मैं जानूंगा।
And I did the fire sacrifice. And then she went away.
आई तब से कभी नहीं
She didn't come she didn't come again. I put nursing mantra. I threw some water, holy water. She went away. The ghost demon, whatever that was, went away. This is true.
बोले क्यों भी भूत पिशाच के लिए क्यों आ
Why
जाते
ghosts and demons, why do they come?
हैं? बोले अपने उद्धार के लिए आता है।
They came
शास्त्र में
to
लिखा है,
like
एक
assist
शरीर भूत
us,
के लिए बहुत
kind
एक
of.
कष्टदायक के दिखा देता है।
Like being a ghost is very, very hard to be a ghost.
शरीर में इतने ताप होता है, इतने कष्ट होता है।
We have so much pain in the body.
इसलिए दूसरे के ऊपर
So that's why They want to attack someone else's body.
वो चाहते हैं मुझे कोई उद्धार करे.
They want someone to help them. That's why they enter bodies. The ghosts are there, demons are there.
क्योंकि उनके शरीर होता है,
Their body, they have like body of air. They can change the form.
गाय के भांति शरीर धारण करते
They can also come in form of a cow or come form of a human.
हैं. जैसे इच्छा से.
Whatever they want, they have a body like air.
उसी शरीर के अंदर सूक्ष्म शरीर का.
It's Sukshma Sarir, a subtle body.
हम लोग के जैसे gross body
This
है
is
ना.
gross body, what we have.
दूसरे के gross body नहीं होता.
Those demons, they have subtle body.
उसके शरीर के कहा जाता है सूक्ष्म शरीर.
It's known as subtle body.
और इतना ही आप समझ पाओगे.
And all you can understand is,
वो भूत पिशाच कैसे आपको समझेंगे? उसके पैर देखकर.
how can you identify if it's demon or not? You see the legs.
पैर देख करके पता चलेगा.
You can see the legs and you will know.
उसके पैर होगा उल्टी तरफ.
The legs will be backwards.
ये पैर भी इस तरफ.
Like we have feet, like our toes, they are in front. And they're like completely reversed
इतना ही.
to like 180-degree turn.
और जहाँ पर गीता भागवत है वहाँ पर वो नहीं आएगा.
And where Gita and Bhagavatam is taking place, it won't come there. They will stay away from that place.
आप अपने पॉकेट में गीता रखिए.
If you keep a Bhagavad Gita in your pocket,
बिल्कुल आपके पास नहीं आएगा.
they will not come near you.
चलिए आगे की कथा.
So let's hear Harikatha forward.
क्या?
This is Indrajalika-lilas.
अर्थात भगवान ये सब तंत्र मंत्र कहाँ से है?
All the mantras, tantra, where do they come from? They are coming from the Lord.
भगवान इसमें
Lord,
कुछ लीलाएं कहा जाता है.
some of Krishna Leelas, they are Indrajalika-lila. So Mahishri-Lila, where the wives of Krishna were conducted, and Musul-lila.
आगे जाकर के वर्णन करेंगे.
I'll describe these Leelas moving forward.
स्वयं भगवान नित्य गोलोक वृंदावन धाम में चले.
The Lord went to the transcendental world Golok Vrindavan.
किंतु लोगों की
Can anyone kill the
धारणा
Lord?
ऐसे मन में करा देते हैं.
But He just like makes illusions in the mind of people that He's giving up the body. How is the body of the Lord?
आत्मा कैसे?
How is the soul of the Lord?
जन्म नहीं.
Soul never takes birth and it never dies.
जिनके जन्म नहीं है और
A thing that is not born, it does not die.
not dead. और जो नित्य सत्वयं न हन्नम हन्नमानि शरीरे. वायु जिसे प्रवेश नहीं कर सकते, आग जिसको जला नहीं सकते.
Air cannot affect it, fire cannot burn it.
भगवान को कैसे जला दे?
And how can it burn the Lord? Can you think?
तत्व विचार नहीं.
It can't fire air, they can't even touch the soul. How can it touch the Lord?
गीता में क्या लिखा है?
About the soul in Gita it's written,
आग जिसको जला नहीं सकते.
fire cannot burn it.
आत्मा परमात्मा भगवान को कैसे जला दे?
And how can they burn the super soul, the Lord? How can fire burn it? You all are living near Dwarkapuri, so you guys tell me.
आदि दरगाह में जाए वो दिखाते.
You can go to Dwarka and they show that at this place we burnt the body of, we performed death rituals of Krishna here.
कहा जाता है इंद्रजाल.
So this is known as Indrajalika-lila, like they're creating illusions in mind of
दूसरे
people
लोगों की जो है वंचना करने के लिए
just to reject other people.
भगवान की मृत्यु
Lord
भगवान
does not die.
धाम में चले जाते.
He just ascended to the transcendental world.
हमको व्यक्तियों के समझाने के लिए
Just to explain you guys,
ये दिखाते रहते.
they show this.
इसका अच्छी तरह से आप समझिए.
We should try and understand this properly.
तो परमात्मा है.
How did Mother Yashoda tie Gopal with a rope?
गोपाल के बांधा वो रस्सी के अंदर में है, बाहर में है.
The rope that she used, Lord is manifesting in that rope, inside, outside, and deep inside the rope. So this is the Leela of the Lord.
स्पष्टीकरण कर दिया, लिखा है.
So it is written,
दृष्ट्वा परिश्रमं कृपासित संबंधने. माँ यशोदा की ऐसे
Mother
चेष्टा देख
Yashoda,
करके स्वयं कृष्ण
Krishna saw the mood of Mother Yashoda and he accepted to be tied. he accepted the mood and desire of Mother Yashoda.
और दूसरी कहते हैं
And second, they say,
ऐसे लीला आदि करके अपने भक्त में जो है आनंद देते हैं
and Lord gives pleasure to his devotees with these leelas.
आनंद कुंडे
All the leelas are very mesmerizing to listen.
तद्यस्य तद्वेषु भक्ति सत्तम पुनः प्रेम सत्तम सदावृत्ति वंदे पद्म पुराण में लिखा
In Padma Puran is explained.
कृष्ण महाराज ने ऐसे सुंदर लीला आदि करते हैं
Krishna did very beautiful leelas. When devotees listen to that, see that, they get mesmerized. They feel blissful. So Krishna, he took birth like a normal child from the womb of Mother Yashoda. And then there was cutting of umbilical cord, and like he took birth like an actual real human child. Jam sanskar, like there are ceremonies that are performed when anyone takes birth. So this is very beautifully explained by our pure devotees of the Lord. Yesterday we learned Palaki. So who took birth at Nand? Joy. Like joy took birth in Nand Bhavan. So that's why saying Jai Kaliya-damana-lila ki. So Krishna is embodiment of joy, bliss. And Krishna himself is like all attractive, and he did very beautiful leelas in Braj. So like this, Krishna, he performed many leelas and beautiful pastimes in Vraj. And Mother Yashoda, she used to feed and take care of Gopal like her child. So Parikshit Maharaj, he asked to Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he asked, that in the past, please tell me the past life story of Yashoda, Mother Yashoda and Father Nand Maharaj. In scriptures it is written, if you perform good deeds, then you get a good child. If you do good deeds and do donations, then you will get a good wife. People who have performed austerities for a lot of lives, they become king. As like becoming a king is not normal. A person, thousands of people listen to the words of one person. Why? Because it's the power of their austerities, it's the power of their struggle of life. So those people become the king. In scriptures it is explained like this. Not everyone can become a king. There's only one king, right? So a person is from a lot of austerities in their past lives. So whatever money, wealth, how is it coming to you? It depends on your past life karmas. It is coming according to that. If you have done donations and spiritual practice in your past life, so you're getting the results of that in this life. So it depends on the good deeds that you did in your past life, and we're getting the fruits of that. If you have not given any donations, if someone has not given any donation or anything, and didn't do any good deeds in the past life, they don't get any money in this life. People say, they say, oh, this person has money, I don't have any money. It depends on the past life karmas. A person, they invest small amount of money and they make a lot of money out of that. And a person, they invest a lot of money everywhere and it just turns into a big loss. Why is this happening? We should think. Everything is depends upon good things. If you donated cows, if you fed Brahmins, if you fed a lot of poor people, so it's good deed, right? So depending on that, you will get the fruits of it in your next life. If you don't keep money in your bank, how will the bank give you interest? So if you keep all your money in bank, and then you go to bank after 2 to 4 years, bank will give you money with interest, like making a fixed deposit, like making term and non-term deposits in bank. If you don't keep any money in bank, then how will you get any money from the bank? So it's exactly like that. People who have done good karmas in their past life, they get money. If you hurt someone in your previous life, everything will come back to you. This is true. Everything happens with time. In scriptures it is written, a person, he just invests little amount of money and he earns millions out of it. And the same person, he invests millions everywhere and all his money just vanishes and he incurs a big loss in every business. This is the fruits of karma. So it's like, as you sow shall you reap. So depending on your karmas, you will get the fruits. Therefore, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is the theory of Newton, scientist. The law of gravitation. It will happen. If you hurt someone, if you torture someone in your past life, it's not necessary that you will get into this life, but it will come back to you. You will need to be ready. It will come to you and you will have to suffer it. If you are stealing someone's land, someone's money, if you hurt someone, it will come back to you. You can't run away from it. This is explained in scriptures. They will have to suffer from their sins. If you take someone's money, they are thinking, oh, we are just taking, we don't have to return it. But everything happens in Mahabharata. What did this Mahabharata show? So Duryodhana, Dushasan, they tortured, they gave a lot of pain to Pandav. What was the result of that? What is the result of that? They all had to die. This has been showed by Mahabharata. In Vedas, scriptures, this is explained. People who are atheists, they don't believe it. But if you believe or not, it will come to you. You believe it or not. Whatever you do, it will come to you. If you hurt someone, it will come to you. The fruit will come. So the type of seed you plant, you will get the fruit according to it. So when we feel pain, we are sad, we ask, oh God, what have I done? Why am I suffering? I'll give you a story of two friends. Two friends were walking, they were very close friends. They were walking on the way. While wandering, there was a lottery tickets being sold there, and they both spent 10 rupees and they bought the lottery tickets that God desired.
लाख रुपए मिलेंगे।
So with 10 rupees, they got 1 lakh rupees, 100,000 rupees.
50,000 रुपया
Both the friends, they took half of each money, like some did 50,000 and the other 50,000 was taken by the other friend.
दोनों चलने लगे।
They both started to walk.
हम लोग के पास 1 लाख रुपया है।
They said, oh, we have 1 lakh rupees, 50,000, 50,000. So if someone gets to know, they might try to steal and kill us. So let's just go and stay in a hotel. So they booked a room in hotel, and in the morning we will go. So both the friends, they booked the same room. So one friend, he had like bad thing triggering his mind. So money affects mind. It completely changes the mind, transforms it. So he started to think, oh, nobody knows. I have 50,000, he has 50,000. Why shall I not take 50,000 from him? I kill him and I get the money. He thought that, and he put poison. He put poison in his milk and he killed his friend. He killed his friend. And he took that 50,000 from his friend. So he had his 50,000 and he took 50,000 from his friend. So now he has 100,000 rupees. And he told everyone he died because of food poisoning. So he gave 10,000 rupees out of that to the family of that friend. And he said, oh, my friend died. I'll just give you some help. I'll give you 10,000 rupees. He gave 10,000 rupees. He took 40,000. So he owes 40,000 rupees to that family. And now he has 90,000 rupees. So he invested that 90,000 rupees in business. I'm not lying. This is true. This is a real incident. This is a real incident. It's a true story. So he had 90,000 rupees. He invested in a business. And for years and years, he became a very, very rich man. So wherever he invested money, satta like stock market, he became a very, very rich man. He had like millions of dollars. Nobody knows. They are seeing, oh my God, how is he earning so much money? People are thinking. And it's true. If you are doing Hari Bhajan, you don't have any money. People are not chanting holy names, they have a lot of money. You think like this or not? They say, Maharaj, we are chanting the holy names and we don't hurt anyone yet. We are so hard to earn our daily bread. And there's a person, they drink, they beat their wife, they commit sins, and they have like 6-floor house. I'll tell you the truth today. So he became very wealthy person. Nobody knows that he took money from his friend and he killed his friend. So 20 years passed by. So he became a very big businessman. So the age of his child was 20 years old. So he fixed the marriage of his child. Found a very beautiful woman to get married. First there was like ring ceremony before the marriage. It's like ring ceremony before the marriage. Ring. It's like ring ceremony. They exchange the rings. So the ring ceremony happened. And on the day of wedding, everything was good. at the night of the wedding, before the day of wedding, the child, the son, he started to feel a lot of pain in his stomach, and they went to the hospital and they did all the tests possible. They did all the tests from blood to leg. They took all the tests. He has like lots of money. So he's through to all the doctors of the India, biggest to biggest doctors, and they don't understand what's happened. He spent a lot of money. In 2-3 months, he spent a lot of money. The marriage did not happen, and he's spending money on treatment of his child. And he took him to Dubai. What's written in true incident, I'm saying that only. He took him to Dubai, and he took it to the most expensive and the best hospital in Dubai. And he took out money from all his business and invested it in treatment of his child. And at the end, doctor said, take him back to his country. We cannot do anything. We cannot save his life. All his millions and millions of dollars, they like flowed in river. They don't have any money now. All his money got spent in treatment of his child. So he did not even have a flight ticket to return back to India from Dubai. He was in the hospital. He started to worry. He was sitting on the bed of the hospital with his child. He was sitting. And he's thinking and worrying, like, what did I do? All my business money, it has gone now, and my son is also about to die. What did I do? Doctor gave in writing that you can take this, Ram Nam Satya hai. Like, he's about to die. But he's not remembering this karma. He's not remembering that 20 years ago, I killed my friend and I stole his money. So at midnight, the child got up from bed and he said, Father. And the father said, oh, you're okay. And he said, yes, I'm okay. And he said, oh, okay, let's go now. And son said, okay, before going, I just want to tell you one thing. Father, 20 years ago, you took 40,000 rupees from a friend of yours, do you remember? You killed him with a poison. You took 50,000, you gave 10,000 to the family, do you remember? And father said, how do you know? And father was like, yes, I remember. But how do you know? How do you know? I have not told this to anyone. And even I forgot it myself. How do you know? So what did the son say? He said, Father, I am that friend in past life. I was that friend who you murdered and stole money from. You took my money. And I took birth as a son of yours. And I took everything with interest. With each penny, I took all your money, and now I'm going with my money. And then this thing we let down on bed and he died. So this is a true incident. Sometimes newspaper people lie. But there are true incidents also. I read it a few years ago. I read it. This is a true incident, I'm telling you. So, if you hurt someone, then the fruit will come back to you. When the time will come. With interest, with full interest. You will have to pay back. Drink the more juice you want. If you want to steal money from people, drink it. But when the time will come, all the juice will be sucked out from you.
हम नहीं जानते, भगवान तो देख रहे हैं ना।
We don't know, but Lord is watching everything. Who is thinking, who is processing everything? Lord.
जब हमें दुख आता है,
But when we are in sorrow, we abuse the Lord. We used to think bad of the Lord, like, oh, why is this happening to me?
तो हम भगवान को गाली देते हैं।
When we are in pain, we use abusive language towards the Lord. And when we are happy, we say, I did it, I did it, I did it. But you don't know. That's why I'm saying, because this is a true incident. If you hurt someone, it will come back to you. In one life or the other, it will meant to come back to you. This is the saying of Bhagavat. You have to suffer all your karmas. Humans, they all have to suffer their karma. He has to suffer loss all his karmas.
इसलिए श्रीमद्-भागवत में कार्य एक भाव की प्रभु के नाम से बोला, हे कृष्ण,
So chant holy names.
हे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। किंतु एक बात बताऊं,
So tell me one thing.
और जो भगवत भक्त होते हैं,
The Lord and the pure devotees of the Lord, they destroy all the karmas. So in Gita, Lord has said, my birth is not there, it's just lila. Conditioned souls, they suffer their karmas. You finish? There is no karmas of the Lord. But still, to explain people with limited mind, they say the Lord gave up the body. That a hunter, he shot an arrow on the feet of the Lord. In Bhagavatam, it is written at the end. In Ram Avatar, Sri Ramchandra, he killed Bali. He fired the arrow on the back. So that same Bali, he came in the form of a hunter, and he shot an arrow. He was Prabhas Tirtha near Dwarkapuri, and he was sitting near a tree, and that Ved hunter, Jara was the name of that hunter, he thought that the lotus feet of the Lord is a deer, and he shot that, and the Lord departed, left his body. This is to be written for people with short mind. It is not Lord. Lord does not suffer from any karma. Conditioned souls, they have to suffer their karmas. They have karmas. So that's why I'm saying this. Whatever I'm saying this in so long is that how Lord took birth from Mother Yashoda's womb. And after taking birth, Krishna Bal Gopal, he did very beautiful and deep leelas and performed very beautiful amorous pastimes. Padma Puran, in Padma Puran, beautiful and amorous pastimes of Krishna have been explained. Like a little child, Bal Gopal, he's like walking, like shaking his body in a very beautiful way, and he's going to steal butter from houses. Mother Yashoda, she put very fresh butter. We put them in a pot, mud pot, and she kept that in house, and she closed the door. And the little Krishna, she's very little. First time, Krishna, he entered that room and he tried to steal the butter to eat. And the Gopal saw his shadow. He saw his shadow and he saw, oh, this is my friend. You should not tell Mother Yashoda. So Gopal said, oh my friend, don't say anything to mother. I'll give you some butter. Eat some. What does the shadow do? So the shadow also started to do the same thing. And when the Gopal was about to eat, Mother Yashoda came. She peeked through the small hole in this door, small space. She saw Mother Yashoda is looking at me. And Bal Gopal said, oh mother, I have not eaten butter. And see this my friend, he was stealing butter. And I said, I will tell mother, you're stealing butter from us. So he stole the butter. Mother Yashoda said, and then he said, why is there butter on your lips then? And Gopal, little Krishna said, see this child, he was showing his shadow. He said, he put some butter on my lips. So like this, Bal Gopal, he used to start stealing butter in houses. He entered to house of other people and steal butter. There's no fresh butter in the house. He throws the butter. And he also leave his urine and poop in that house. No fresh butter in this house. So in some places they're small child sleeping, and Gopal is pinching them, and the child wakes up, and the mother comes to attend to the baby. So they quickly come and attend the baby, and at that time Gopal with his friends, he just steals the milk, curd, butter, and he steals it. Every day gopis, they come to Mother Yashoda. They used to complain about him. They said, Mother Yashoda, your child, he steals everything. He's a thief. And Mother Yashoda used to laugh. He said, she will eat. They will eat. Will he eat butter in your house? We have so many cows and so many butter and very fresh butter in our house. So in Vraj there's Padmagandha Dudh guy. So the milk of that specific cow, it smells like a beautiful lotus. They only have that cow in the house of Nanda Maharaj and Vrishabhanu Maharaj. So Mother Yashoda does not believe that we have so many cows and we have beautiful cows here. We have the best of milk here. Why would the Krishna go to your house to steal butter? So that's why Mother Yashoda never believed in what the gopis were complaining about. He said there were no problem. And the gopis were like, so Mother Yashoda, she said, Gopal, don't go here. But if one day if Krishna doesn't go to someone's house, then they also come to Mother Yashoda. That today Krishna didn't come to my house. So they complained about both the things. So one day, Gopi in the early morning, she was thinking, 2 and 3 days have passed by and I have not seen Krishna. What did she do? She made very fresh butter and she prepared very fresh butter. And she was thinking that, oh, today little Krishna will come and I will catch him. And that Gopi was making butter like that. She lifted that butter up. So like this, the Gopi was thinking within her heart that today little Krishna come to my house and I will catch him and I will feed him this fresh butter. So if someone is worrying about the Lord fulfills the desire of such a devotee. If you think about something good, Lord will fulfill it. In your life, you can experience it. Think about Lord. Oh, Lord should come to my house. Lord will come. So that Gopi was thinking, oh, little Krishna will come. She made very fresh butter. She kept the butter in her house, and around at night she thought, I'll go for some rest. I have to catch little Krishna, Gopal, today. I want to catch him red-handed and then feed him butter. So she put a bell on the top of the pot. So if Krishna put his hand inside the mud pot, then the bell will ring and I will wake up. So she set a trap like that. She went to sleep and Krishna saw that there's very fresh butter in the mud pot, but there's also a bell on the top of it. So Gopal thought, he said, oh bell, don't ring today. He instructed the bell to not ring. And the bell said, oh Lord, I will follow your instruction. And then Gopal, slowly and slowly, he put his hand inside the mud pot and the bell didn't ring. When he was about to eat the butter, then the bell started to ring. And Krishna said, why are you ringing? Are you mad? And the bell said, hey Lord, you said, when you're putting your hand inside, don't ring. I didn't ring at that time. You gave instruction, I followed it. But you also gave me instruction that when pujaris are offering the food, they are bringing the bell. Before you ring the bell, Thakurji will not accept your offering. Without the bell, they will not accept your offering. So if you're eating, I have to ring. So when the bell rang, the gopi woke up and she came and she caught Krishna. Said, "Come, I'll take you to Mother Yashoda. Your Mother Yashoda doesn't believe." So he grabbed Krishna and she was taking to Mother Yashoda. So after walking a little bit, Gopal said, "Hey Gopi, do you have any mercy? Are you human? You are holding my hand for so long. I feel pain. Hold my other hand. My this hand is hurting." Gopi said, "Okay, no problem." So in Braj they have ghungat, like they cover sari on their face. The face is covered. They make like a curtain of the sari. So she went to grab the other hand of Krishna, and the Gopal grabbed the child of the gopi, and he gave that hand to that gopi. So gopi realistically was taking her own baby to Mother Yashoda. So she was calling Yashoda, Yashoda, Yashoda. I caught Gopal. He was stealing butter. And Mother Yashoda, he said, "I saw Krishna, Gopal, just in the other room. He's sleeping. And Kanhaiya is the Lord." He just went quickly and he went to his room and slept. And Mother Yashoda said, "Gopi, check whose child is it?" And Gopi said, "This is your son, Krishna." And Mother Yashoda then, "No, check carefully, take a look. This is your child." And Krishna came out from the room and said, "See, can you see, Mother? Her own child steals butter from his house and she's blaming me." And then Gopi moved the sari up her face and he saw back that she was grabbing her own child. And from that time, gopis, they never complained about Krishna. These are the beautiful amorous pastimes of Kanhaiya in Braj. I just explained one or two leelas due to time constraints. So he goes to houses, he started rotating curd and butter. And Gopi said, "What are you doing?" Krishna said, "My calf has lost." "Why are you rotating the curd?" "My calf is in your house. My calf has jumped into this curd." And Gopi said, "Oh, really?" And Krishna is like rotating it. And he took out a toy which was like a small cow and he took it out. And he said, "Oh, this is my calf." So these are the beautiful amorous pastimes of Gopal, little Krishna. Sometimes little Krishna says, "Oh Kanhaiya, you go to different houses. Why do you steal butter? Why do you eat butter in other people's houses?" Krishna said, "I don't steal. I'm not a thief." So little Krishna is saying, "I didn't eat butter." So he said, "When do I go to Gopi's house?" "Early morning. Where do you send me?" "I go to Madhuvan to take care of the cows. I just move around with the cows. I don't even have time to go to the house of gopis. I didn't eat butter from any place." These gopis are lying. How can you believe them?
कन्हैया कहती है,
Krishna says,
भैया
Mother,
मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि मेरा
I think you are not my mother.
मेरे माँ का दूसरी हो।
My mother must be someone else.
बच्चा का गाय करने के लिए जाऊंगा,
I will just go today to take care of the cows and I will not come back home. And Mother Yashoda heard this and she fainted. She lost her consciousness.
कन्हैया देखा कि माँ की क्या हुआ?
And Krishna
कन्हैया
saw
पानी दिया।
what happened to the mother, and Krishna offered some water to the mother. And then Mother Yashoda woke up and said, Maya, listen. And then he said, Maya. And then he said, oh Krishna. Krishna said, I ate the butter. First he was saying, I didn't eat the butter. And after he's saying, I did eat the butter. These are very beautiful leelas of the Braj. So Kanhaiya in Braj has performed the more pastimes in Braj. So all of them, they got absorbed in blissful and transcendental mood. They're like mood of friendship, mood of being a parent, and mood of being a lover. Krishna absorbed everyone in these beautiful moods. Time is short, so we have to also explain the glorification of Govardhana. What is this topmost Leela of Krishna? Ras Leela.
किंतु देखो कृष्ण रासलीला करने के पहले दो लीला को जगत जीवों को दिखाया.
So before performing Ras Leela, Krishna saw two things. Some people say, I am the God. I can show me these two Leelas and then I will believe he's the God. They say Kaliya-damana-lila, dancing on the Kaliya serpent, and the second one, lifting this big and huge mountain. Jai. All the Leelas of Krishna, Leela is Ras Leela. Before Ras Leela, Krishna danced on the Kaliya serpent. He was in Vrindavana, he was in Yamuna. He has like thousands of heads. And his Yamuna was poisoned. It was polluted with his poison. It was so dangerous snake, serpent, Kaliya. So Lord, he danced on the heads of the Kaliya. This is Kaliya-damana-lila. He was dancing on 1,000 heads of Kaliya. So this is Unatpati Marta Lila. This is how the Lord performs pastimes. So if I throw artificial snake here, you all will run away or not? You all will be scared and you will run away. And what did the Lord do? He danced on the head. We had thousands of heads. He danced on it. How he danced on the heads of the Kaliya. The kirtan about it.
तांडव पे गति मुंड पे नाचत गिरधारी, तांडव पे गति मुंड नाचत गिरधारी।